Hey everyone, I'm reporting to you from Denver, Colorado, and I just suddenly realized that I forgot to pack rain boots. I just made it back to my car. Look at this rain. At all times of day, you'll see people of all ages exercising, walking. It's really nice, you know. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I just don't notice that as much from where I'm from. This is Union Station. Wow, let's go inside. Wow. Okay. By the way, there's a free public restroom in there, which is awesome because I haven't seen a lot of that in downtown Denver. So, pro tip if you're traveling. This is Larimer Square. And I love all of these beautiful historic buildings here. Yeah, you can basically walk to all the major landmarks, all the museums, the stadiums, like universities right back there. Right behind me is a Denver landmark. This is the Daniels and Fisher Tower. It's also really beautiful on the inside. We're at the Daniels and Fisher Tower, and two very nice people who work here were walking out just as I was looking through the window. And they said, you could come in and see it. It's really beautiful in the lobby, even though it's a private building, so I can't go up, but I love these ceilings. Wow, the Denver Performing Arts Complex is absolutely beautiful. As you can see behind me, there are all different types of theaters and venues, and I think over here there's a sculpture garden, so I'm gonna go try to find it. These are the dancers. Check this out. This building was built in 1929, right before the stock market crash and the start of the Great Depression. And there were a lot of telephone buildings that were built like this across the United States in the 20s, and then the 30s happened. I'm up close to this giant bear now, and I thought it was leaning against the building, but look, it's not even actually touching the building. Whoa. I feel very comfortable here in Denver, actually walking around downtown. You can see the mountains way back there. That is where we're going after we leave the big city. We're gonna go camping in the Rocky Mountains.
All I want in this whole life, a little red house and a country wife, a picnic table out on the lawn, a couple of kids and a couple of dogs. Work all day to 5:30, a chain link fence and a gravel drive, the wind chime ringing on my front porch, a brand new carpet on every floor.
This is the Colorado Supreme Court. We're in Capitol Hill. That's the state capitol building, and Civic Center Park is right behind me. It's just a really beautiful area. In the last video, I briefly mentioned that I'm working as a writer, and one of the reasons I spent so much time in Denver is because I actually had a travel writing project here. I'm going to tell you about it really quick, and then we're going to move on to the Denver Botanic Gardens and the Rocky Mountains. Oh my gosh, you do not want to miss that. I create scavenger hunts for different cities for an app called Explorial. These are basically gamified, self-guided walking tours. If you're playing the game, basically your job is to find the different locations all around the city on foot and answer the questions for points. And if you're playing with somebody else, you can create teams and you can play against each other. If that type of activity sounds fun to you, I'll go ahead and leave the link to the website below, and then I will also link the Denver Trail once it is published. Now let's head to the Denver Botanic Gardens. I am at the Denver Botanic Gardens. I wanted to come yesterday, but it was raining, and now it looks like it's about to rain again, but I just decided to go ahead and go for it. It is really beautiful here. I'm going to show you around. Check out this house. It's beautiful. It definitely reminds me of like a murder mystery house or something, you know? I have to show you guys something. Welcome, welcome. We're almost to the Rockies. We're just about to get into Boulder, but I saw this scenic outlook stop, so I just wanted to stop here for a second and take it all in. Welcome to Rocky Mountain National Park. You have to come here. It is amazing. Just taking a little walk in the woods here. I was a kid, I was in gymnastics, and I loved the balance beam. So this kind of reminds me of that. It is breathtaking here. It's incredible, and the snow-capped mountains and the beautiful trees and the wildlife. A little girl informed me that that was a ground squirrel. Her mom was like, "Oh, it's a chickbug," and she was like, "No, it's not, it's a ground squirrel." It might not be today, it might not be in Colorado, but I just have a feeling that at some point in the next couple months on the way to Alaska, I'm gonna see a bear. Look, there's snow. This is amazing. He's riding his bike. This person is riding the bike all the way up here. That's crazy. We made it to Rainbow Curve. So I'm gonna park and we are gonna check it out, okay? Set this camera up at a different angle because you have to see these snowy mountains. Ah! Look, there's snow on the ground. Oh my gosh. This is amazing! Oh my gosh, the cyclist is back. Okay, we're at the Forest Canyon Outlook. Please come here. Please go on this adventure. You're on this adventure with me right now, but you need to go on your own adventure too. This is amazing. This has got to be one of the most incredible experiences of my life. Fog is so thick up here, you cannot see anything. At this point, it is just straight up snowing outside. I cannot see anything, so I just had to pull over for a second. Things have calmed down quite a bit. I just had to pull over for a second because I just couldn't see this gust of wind and snow past, and I could barely see. To a visitor center, so let's go. The Alpine Visitor Center is the highest visitor center in the National Park Service at 11,796 feet. Have you heard of that song, Rocky Mountain High by John Denver? It's a really good song. If you haven't checked it out, you should. Rocky Mountain High. I'll link it down below. And John Denver, actually, when he died, his ashes were scattered here at the Rocky Mountains. So I can see why it's a beautiful place, All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. We are off to the next location. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I will be driving from Colorado to Idaho in next week's episode, so stay tuned.